The first reading is from Ezekiel 2:8 to 3:4. Ezekiel is told to preach to the rebellious people. Now remember, he's preaching in Babylon. This is part of the first group of people who had been exiled in Babylon in 597 BC, 10 years before the great exile of 587 BC. He's presented a scroll and he's supposed to eat it. He's supposed to make it part of himself. When he eats it, it's sweet on the lips, but when he swallows it, it's sour in the stomach. It's easy to proclaim these words, but when you really think about the consequences of these words, that this rebellious people is called to conversion, and if they don't convert, they'll be destroyed, it's difficult to stomach. Nevertheless, he goes out and speaks the word of God to the people, because as a prophet, he cannot not preach the word of God. It's in his person to preach it. This is a reminder to ourselves that in whatever ministry we have to do what is right. We have to proclaim the word, even if it's going to cost us. The Gospel is from Mathew 18, 1-5, 10, and 12-14. This is a series of small sayings and small situations. The first one, the kingdom of heaven belongs to somebody who's like a child. Now it's interesting, in the Gospel of Mark, there are actually two sayings that deal with children. One that we have to become childlike, the other one that we have to serve children, people who can't pay us back. Matthew incorporates both of these sayings into the same situation. You have to become like a child, and you have to receive that child. The second part is that we shouldn't despise the little ones because their angels in heaven look upon the face of the Father. This is the scriptural basis for the idea of guardian angels, that we have one who acts as an intermediary between us and God, who protects us, who guides us. But guardian angels shouldn't be thought of as fuzzy little rabbits or cute things. Guardian angels are tough because they also call us to conversion. They also remind us that we're expected to act in a certain way and not allow ourselves to fall into the wrong path. And then the third part of it is that if a man has 100 sheep and one goes astray, he'll leave the 99 and go after the lost one. And God is like that. He goes after those who are lost. Now we could easily ask ourselves, wait a minute, that's not fair. The 99 are with the shepherd. They've been faithful. Why should they be abandoned? And the answer is, if the 99 really love the shepherd, then they'd be thrilled that he is so good as to go looking for the lost one. They want nothing more than that the lost one be saved. And so we shouldn't look at sinners as people who are our enemies, people who should be punished, but rather people who are our sisters and brothers, who we want nothing more than their salvation. And may God bless us.